What I told so far? Manasa, Vijayji, anybody has a question?
No questions, Guruji. It's all good.
Okay.
No, Guruji.
Okay. So let us go to next step. Let us understand what is Sahaja Samadhi. So all of you have heard the word called Samadhi. What is Samadhi? Samadhi, don't when I project, okay? Samadhi, you have heard in meditation, enlightenment, Samadhi is a big buzzword. So can anybody tell me what is Samadhi? Doctor?
Union of your mind.
What is Samadhi for you?
Thoughtless sleep.
Okay, anybody else?
Deep sleep.
Samadhi is deep sleep, equivalent of that.
Merging with God.
Merging with God. Actually, your current state is Samadhi. You don't know. But only thing is, in current state, you are in Samadhi in ignorance, that's all. You are one with God in current state in ignorance. Okay, to be one with God in the current state in wisdom is called Samadhi. Samadhi is your natural state. Samadhi is what you are. Samadhi is not what you get. So many people have a thinking that Samadhi is what I get. Samadhi is what you are. So what is correction required is your Jnana correction is required. You are in Samadhi in ignorance. Samadhi with Jnana is what you are looking for. Is the difference clear?
Yes.
What ignorance you have in Samadhi right now?
I'm mind, I'm body.
I am the mind, I am the body, I am the mind, intellect. Okay, and the world is separate from me. That ignorance is there in your current state. Samadhi means a deep-rooted understanding of yours, which is always there in the background. Doctor, you have some fantastic idea about Samadhi. Doesn't my idea of Samadhi work for you? See, enlightenment does not change anything. It only changes your understanding of life. So people keep on craving for Samadhi, okay, and try to ultimately what Samadhi they get is a deep sleep-like state. A Samadhi or natural state, Sahaja Samadhi, is waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Already your deep-rooted understanding is Samadhi. What is your deep-rooted understanding now? I am separate from the God, I am separate from the world is deep-rooted understanding. That deep-rooted understanding has to change. Then it becomes Sahaja Samadhi. Are you understanding? Samadhi or superconscious state is our natural state, is not an unnatural state which we can obtain. Is it too much to digest? See, Samadhi means to be one with the reality. Please tell me when you are not one with the reality. Right? Can wave be one with, can wave be anytime separate from water? To be one with God, right, is people call Samadhi. Please tell me when we are not one with God. Your wrong understanding is there that I am not one with God. In that sense, Samadhi is not a state, a separate state where sometime you become one with God. Your understanding of life changing is called Samadhi. And that becomes deep-rooted understanding. Then you are in Jnana Samadhi. Jnana Samadhi is waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. You are in Samadhi. Now also in Jnana Samadhi, waking state, deep sleep, dream state, deep sleep, you are in Ajnana Samadhi, ignorant Samadhi. Is this clear to all the people on Zoom? Manasa?
Yes, Guruji. But
Right?
somehow, Guruji, even the Saguna realization that you talked about, right? Even that is a state where you can feel that oneness. You said it is real.
That
So even
one
that is a state of samadhi where is it?
the problem for us is our mind and intellect are programmed for wrong understanding of life.
Mm.
If the understanding of life becomes correct, or the experience of life becomes changes. Samadhi is not a state to be attained. Understanding and the mind which has to be corrected. That's all. You can never be separate from God anytime. The illusion that I am separate from God has to be corrected. You don't have to get a state called I am one with God. You don't have to get. Is that understanding clear?
Yes.
Right? So, but entire spiritual journey has gone ulta palta. People want to get a state of oneness with God, which is not correct, which won't happen. It's like water craving for to become one, wave craving for one to be one with water.
No, Guruji, what I'm asking is how is the Saguna realization different then?
In Saguna realization, in Nirguna realization, you will understand even ego is false. There's no sense of separation. There's no sense of oneness. It's called non-duality. In Saguna realization, you have a sense of ego. Because you have ego, you have a sense of oneness. I am connected, one with everything. I am separate. At the same time, it's like wave saying, I am one with water. Still, I am a wave. Right?
Okay.
They won the case. When the Solicitor General sought review in this court, he attached an appendix listing all of the federal statutes that would be called into question by the 10th Circuit's decision because they classified based on sex. Justice Ginsburg later described the treasure.
What is this? I don't know. Are you not sharing? Huh? Okay, you have a low battery.
That's why it's switched. I will take it. Our mind is like this entangled around.
You are not trying to separate the job.
All in because of Guruji, Guru Kripa.
One second.
Now the absolute southern line is in a body.
How do you go back to this?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just go there. Say screen share. So that the TV sound should be kept.
It will not come now. Anyways,
No, don't. It's okay.
you want to select it?
Yeah. So, is that understanding clear, Manasa?
Yes, Guruji. So it's similar to realization. You just have to drop the ignorance to understand the oneness.
See, more wrong understanding in our mind goes, the more we feel connected to one reality. It is not a state to be gained. It is a mind to be corrected. Finally, when you reach a state of no mind, then you are always one with reality. It's not a state to be gained. It's already there. You are already there. You are missing it for something else.
Yes.
So this makes the spiritual journey as a target. I want to achieve something. No. Spiritual journey is I want to correct something, not achieve something.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes.
So let us understand
Guruji,
what is, yes, Vijay.
then defining samadhi as equanimous state of mind makes it then more like something to be achieved, isn't it?
Yeah. Samadhi, when we say samadhi, see, people have very fantastic notions about samadhi. Okay, it's like a there's a lot of romanticism, lot of fantastic ideas about samadhi, right?
Yeah.
So samadhi is samadhi, which means a balanced state of mind.
Yeah.
Okay, a balanced state of mind. D means intellect.
Yeah.
So balanced state of intellect is when your intellect is with the sakshi, the witness, right? So right now it is in an imbalanced state. So in that sense, samadhi is the intellect is balanced, come back to balance. Now it's imbalanced because of ego.
So whenever there is still a element of ego, and if balanced state is there, it is saguna.
Yeah, when the ego is there, right? How do I share this screen? I want to share the screen. When the ego is there, no, I want to PPT share. PPT must be shared. Okay. Share screen. Share. Are you able to see the screen, Vijay?
Yes, yes, Guruji.
So basically, because of ego, intellect is unbalanced. Intellect is not working under the guidance of sakshi, witness.
Yeah.
So samadhi means samadhi, balanced intellect.
Yeah.
It means correction of understanding of life is samadhi, not just a state.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Samadhi, see, anything which changes is a state.
Yeah.
If samadhi is a state, what is the point of attaining it? I want
Correct.
something permanent, eternal.
Correct.
Right? So only correction of knowledge, correction of mind we are looking for, not attaining a state.
Yeah.
So that's called Sahaja Samadhi or natural state. Whatever I am, I am in Samadhi. Right now, you are in Samadhi with the wrong understanding of life. That's all I'm saying. How we are in Samadhi, how all of us in Samadhi. Between two thoughts, there's a gap. This gap, in the gap, what are we? Where are we? Between two thoughts, there's an enormous gap.
Yeah.
In that enormous gap, we are in a thoughtless state. We are in a timeless space, which you can't recognize in the waking state. One thought comes, there's a gap. We'll recognize only when thought comes. You're not able to recognize the gap in between. In that gap in between is a thoughtless state. It's actually what we call consciousness. From conscious, thought rises and goes back. We cannot recognize consciousness. There's a gap. So the gap is called what we call state of samadhi. It's already there. In fact, your samadhi almost all the time. Only few times you are out of samadhi. When thoughts come.
When thoughts come.
Huh?
Correct. Correct.
Understood? So, let us understand the secret of samadhi. So, you have seen this movie, right? Movie, a reel has various frames. Are you able to see this?
Yes.
So, very pictures change. Okay. Now, can you look at this and say, what are you seeing? Some various characters come and go on the screen. But what is not changing is the one who is seeing it, which is you. What is changing is moving. What is not changing is your true nature. Right? And that is called Atma. The seer doesn't change. The scene keeps on changing. In the scene, your body and mind is also included because your body and mind also is changing. So the movie of the world includes your body, mind, and the world. Everything is changing. Then who am I? I am the unchanging seer. Since I am unchanging, only I can see all these changes. If I'm also changing, I can't see changes.
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om, Vasu.
Prabhuji, the seer here in this example is not the audience, it is the screen.
No.
Because in the movie example, if I'm in the audience and I'm seeing the movie on the screen.
Okay. Life is a movie. There's objective reality and subjective reality. Correct? In the objective reality, which is called world, everything is changing, right? In the world.
Okay.
But there's changeless background called Sat, existence.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
And inner reality, thoughts are changing. Thoughts are the movie. There's an unchanging reality called Chit.
So this refers to the inner movie that is happening.
Both, inner and outer, both.
Outer, okay.
In the outer movie, okay, now you can come back. Come. Okay. So, very quick. I am speaking of samadhi, right?
Okay.
Samadhi is a state which doesn't change. Please understand, people have made samadhi into a changing state. I want to go into samadhi and I want to come back. Tell me when you are not in samadhi. Then spirituality, people have made it a target. I want to go. I want to come back. In fact, you have never gone, never come back. Only you have a wrong understanding of life. You are always in samadhi. Our wrong understanding. We are dreaming that we are out of samadhi. The dream has to be corrected. And we are seeing a world which is going right. We're moving, constantly changing. What is not changing here? The screen doesn't change. Right? The screen doesn't change. See, we are discussing about samadhi. Right? People have made samadhi is a state I will get into and get out. Samadhi is called a state of union with God. You are never out of samadhi because you have never come out of oneness with God. Right? Samadhi is not a state to be got in and got out. Samadhi is your natural state. It's sahaja samadhi. To recognize samadhi's natural state is called realization. So in between your two thoughts, there's a lot of gap. In that gap, what is there? A timeless reality is there. There's no time there. There's no space there. It's called nowhere. That's what's your nature. Thoughts are coming once in a while, randomly. And in between thoughts, the background is always, the background is there. What is the background? Is the witness, Sakshi. Right? So if you go your inner reality, what is your inner reality? Atma. Your inner reality is the Atma, witness. And on the screen of witness, thoughts are keeping changing. The thought is the movie. The movie goes on. On the outer world, the world is changing, which includes your body. It includes the world. Objects are changing. It's like a movie. Movie requires a screen. What is screen of movie? Existence. Unchanging reality, existence. Please don't do any discussion. Unchanging reality called existence is the background all the time. Okay. So that unchanging reality is called Sat. So we have two types of samadhi, outer and inner. In the outer, to realize everything is Sat, existence, is called Bhaya Samadhi. In the inner, everything is Chit, to realize it's called Antar Samadhi. Okay. So thoughts and objects in the world are coming and appearing, disappearing, like a movie screen. Screen doesn't change. In the mind, thoughts are coming. Mind is the theater in the inside. in the mind theater, thoughts are coming and going. Sakshi, the witness, doesn't change. So now who are you? You go inwards, you realize that I'm the Sakshi. And go outwards, realize that only Sat existence is there. Then you realize both are one. This is called realization. So that's where we'd say Atmadarshanam, Brahmadarshanam, Brahmadarshanam, Satyadarshanam. To recognize myself, inner self, as Atma, Sakshi, is the inner journey. To recognize everything in the world is called Sat, existence. It's called Brahman. Brahmajanam, Atmarshanam, Brahmajanam. And to realize these are two or one is called Satyadarshanam. That's called reality. Now you cannot get a state called one reality. Always real reality. You cannot be out of reality. A wave can never be out of water. So you are always in samadhi. What is required is a correction of intellect, correction of the mind. That's why samadhi, the word, real root meaning of samadhi word, samadhi. Samadhi means, di means intellect. Sama means balanced state. Intellect is imbalanced now. By whom? Ego. Okay. The correction of that is called samadhi. Samadhi is not a state to be got, new state to be got. Because in spiritual literature, you can say, oh, he entered into samadhi, he came out of samadhi, all those lot of descriptions, it will confuse us. Is it clear for everybody in Zoom? Anybody has a question? Manasa, Asha, Vijayji? Yes, Manasa.
No, Guruji, it's clear, Guruji.
Manasa, you are not able to hear you.
Sorry, Guruji. Yes, I have a question. I just want to question the definition of real. Like even if a thought appears, it appears and disappears. Like if I have this bottle, this appears for a long time. So as long as it appears, it is still real. As long as it lasts, right? Why should I think this is unreal? Just because this is destructible.
Since you've taken a bottle, I also take a bottle, okay? You don't, not only you, I also have a bottle. Right? So, bottle is appearing and I am seeing it, correct? Now, who is this I, my dear?
Witness.
If witness is seeing it, okay, this disappears, it is not there. So then what appears and disappears, is it real or unreal? This is the question.
But it is constantly appearing as long as it is in front of me.
See, when we pay attention to something, it appears. When you don't pay attention to something, it disappears, correct?
Yes.
Anything to appear or disappear, attention is required. Is it clear? Without attention, nothing will appear and disappear, correct?
Yes.
So, what is primary? Attention or the object?
Attention.
So, attention and witness is primary, object is secondary.
Correct.
Object is a dependent reality, attention and witness is the primary reality. Is that clear?
Yes.
What is secondary reality? Has it got an existence of its own? Independent existence?
See, theoretically, I have to say no, but
No.
even if I don't see it, this exists.
This class is not theoretical at all. It's clearly practical. Okay?
Okay, so Guruji, even if I don't see the bottle will continue to exist. It doesn't appear in my witness.
For whom exists? Does it exist to Manasa's witness or somebody else's witness?
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist for Manasa.
Correct.
With witness. Right?
Yes.
What exists and what doesn't exist for Manasa does not exist in reality. It exists because you witness it. See, I'll repeat it, okay?
Okay.
We have to understand what is primary reality and what is secondary reality. Secondary reality is dependent on the primary reality. Secondary reality has no existence of its own. I'll give you an example. Okay? You like your diamond necklace?
Yeah, I have a diamond ring.
You have a diamond ring. Okay? So go to a shop. I want a ring. Okay? I want a ring. Okay? I want a diamond ring with gold on a golden ring with diamond. Correct? Tell the shopkeeper. Now, tell the shopkeeper, I don't want to pay too much of money. Remove the gold and give me only diamond ring. Huh? Can you get a ring like that?
No.
Remove the gold and give me a ring. Is it possible?
No, not possible.
What is the primary reality here?
The gold,
What is secondary reality here?
the ring.
So ring has a second existence of its own?
No.
Never.
Need of gold.
You think bottle exists without you? No, it doesn't.
So, but the bottle, so when here I is me as Brahman. So the bottle exists because Brahman is aware of this disturbance here.
When Brahman, when it comes in the attention of Sakshi, the bottle exists. When it goes out of attention of Sakshi, the bottle disappears. It's not there. No, Sakshi and attention has to come into contact to see the Sakshi is universal. Individual attention connected through Sakshi. In the background of Sakshi, attention is there, the object is there. If the attention disappears, the object is not there. Is it clear to you? Wait. I want to make sure that Manasa has understood.
The gold and the ring was clear, Guruji. Here I still feel, even if I'm not looking at it, the bottle and water will continue to exist.
Okay, Manasa. Yesterday night, did you have a dream? A sweet dream?
I did not sleep, so I did not have a dream, but a dream was there.
You are a very strange person. You never slept, okay? That's a different situation. See, what happens in your dream, you went to a beach, okay? So the beach appeared in your consciousness, that's why beach is there.
Yes.
If you are not there, was it there?
No.
You and beach appear together. You means dream character and beach appear together, correct?
Yes.
So similarly, attention and object appear together. That's the point here. So what happens is, you say the bottle exists, right? Where did the bottle exist? It didn't exist in your attention. It existed in your memory.
Yes.
So memory, you say bottle is there because of memory, not because bottle existed here.
Correct.
Understand? So your existence of bottle is physical thing. For you, the bottle exists because of memory. Memory is a photograph. So photograph is same as object for you. Then don't drink water, because don't take one photograph and keep drinking water from your memory.
But if I come back in the evening, the bottle will again appear before me. Like
because your attention has come back again.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God. Again, my God, you are making very specific, particular God to you. Okay. You have personal, your God is personal property. See, please understand, even in the evening you come back and your attention goes to the bottle. Bottle is there because your attention has gone there. In between the two events, there's a bottle is in the memory. What is in the memory is not real. It's a picture, image.
Yes, I'm beginning to see it now.
You are beginning to see, or you are seeing the end of that?
I hope I can see the end of it, Guruji.
Okay. Anybody else has any question? Vijayji or anybody? Here, anybody has a question here, sitting here? Yes, sir.
So, for the memory of the body to be created, the physical existence of body is necessary. The other way to look at it is fair to say, oh, it's a different form of Brahman appearing at body.
Everything is Brahman only. Everything is. So, bottle to be created, right? By whom? Bottle is appearance. Okay. Bottle to appear. Your sense organs and mind is cooperating. That's all.
But that won't happen unless that physical entity is there.
So this is your illusion. The physical entity is independent of you, is an illusion what you have. You have to understand it's not there.
It is like the example you said, when you wake up, the whole world appears.
Yes.
Same example here.
Yes.
So I guess you extend that once you have the Atmadarshana, you go out and say Brahmadarshana, that means whole world is Brahman. So it is there, but it is not at the real level. I don't know. That's where the reconciliation is a problem.
Yeah, there's not reconciliation, is not problem.
Like if a person, if I'm there or not there, right? The bottle will be there.
No.
It is there for you.
See,
It is there for her.
see, please understand. We are always speaking of your experience, right? You are assuming my experience. Some bottle is there. Your experience, bottle appeared when you saw it. Bottle disappeared in memory when you didn't see it. It appeared again. You saw it. Is that simple enough for? We are only Vedanta. You are speaking of your experience, right? In your experience, can you separate your water bottle from your attention and witness? Your attention and witness is that bottle is not there. It's only memory from your experience, not by somebody else's experience. Is that clear?
The object is
So you say bottle existed there in between my two seeing, existed in your memory. That's all. Let's say you have memory loss. Okay, thankfully. Okay, you have memory loss. You saw a bottle in the morning, your memory loss is there. Then you'll go somewhere, you'll never come back and see the bottle. No, bottle will never appear in your mind. No. See, we are giving an independent reality to objects of the world. There's no independent reality to objects of the world. It's only dependent reality on consciousness and attention.
From our point of view, right?
Your point of view is everybody's point of view. Everybody has to think from their point of view.
They're saying everybody has to think from
The
there.
Vedanta is about your individual journey. You have to understand what is reality from your point of view. So let us say I'll tell you another example. In your dream, you saw the same thing you are seeing in the glass of water in the dream. And you say, I saw a bottle, that's why bottle is there. Is bottle really there in dream? Huh? So why don't you say that this is also reality? This is also a dream, because we have discussed already last class. In this also bottle is not there. It appeared from your memory. So Manasa, you are trying to think that there is a two reality. One is dream reality and waking reality. Both are dream reality. Both are Manasika. Manasa, you have got a right name for that. So
But
waking
Guruji, one thing here, like Swami Vivekananda also says that what is outside, we will never know. But what is outside is a suggestion upon which the mind projects. So is it that there is something like, okay, maybe not a bottle, but there is something there in Brahman, which the Brahman is projecting, like Ishwara's dream is projecting something on which my mind superimposes a bottle? Or are you saying nothing is even projected?
This is the question clear to all? Okay. So my mind, I don't know what's your mind.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know whether you have a mind also. You have a name called Manasa, but I don't know whether you have a mind. That's a different thing. Okay. So let us understand. So Manasa, I have a magic wand here. What is the magic wand? So with this magic wand, I'll make your eyes X-ray vision. Okay.
Yes.
Your eyes get X-ray vision. Then you see what is there in front of you.
No, I'll see black and white.
You don't see black and white. You see nothing because X-ray will penetrate to that.
With that.
So is there something called bottle there if you have X-ray vision?
No.
So I'll erase something in your memory. Then is there something called bottle in front of you?
No.
So our sense organs and mind are carving out and superimposing on Brahman to see reality.
Yes. But what I'm trying to ask is, because not just my sense organs, like everyone's sense organs will see this bottle with the pink and the purple and the hues of the color. So there must be something there on which we are projecting, not a bottle, but like I said, some disturbance.
That is nothing but mind. Okay. When you say everyone, tell me how many ones are there here?
Yes, I mean, one person through different bodies, one Brahman through different minds and bodies.
How many everyone's are there? How many everyone's are there?
People in that room.
You don't give me general answer. Tell me how many people are there here.
Whoever, the 12 participants in Zoom.
How many consciousness are there in this room?
One.
Consciousness is not one. Consciousness is no other. It's not an object.
No other. Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So then, if you say everybody is seeing something which is common, what does it mean?
The consciousness is only projecting this.
That is universal mind is projecting this. It's not your individual mind. That's why everybody is seeing that. It's called Ishvara. That's why all of us are seeing bottle. That's what you think.
Got it.
Got it?
Yes. Yes.
That's where what we call as common objective reality is a projection of universal mind. Like in your dream, you saw many people on the train. Each person is thinking of something and seeing something. It's your mind which is getting projected.
Yes, understood.
Okay, can you explain what you
Completely
understand? So the other people don't understand. So explain, please, clarify.
So because consciousness is just one, everything is just a projection of consciousness. So whether you see it from my mind, your mind, anybody's mind, you will see the same thing because it's the consciousness projecting it.
Correct. That's only Ishvara, God, who is projecting. And he is looking it through different instruments. It's a viewpoints.
Correct. That's all. Yes.
Understand? It's not my mind, your mind. It's only universal mind.
It's very clear. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
So, Asha, you are clear? If you are not clear, ask
Yes,
Manasa.
Yes, Guruji, very clear.
Gayatri and Vijayji,
It was good. It's good Manasa asked that question. So this explanation came out and the ignorance went down.
So, is it clear to you? Maitri? Huh? See, we are saying it's my mind. I am able to see something. And the objective reality, what you're experiencing is not because my mind or your mind. It's a universal mind. Consciousness. It's called Shakti. That's why you see objective reality, because it's a projection of the universal mind, not my mind. Understand? So my mind and your mind are the instrument to see. Each instrument can see in different way. A bird can see in different way. A tiger can see in different way.
The universal mind has been conditioned by societal mind. So when you see a nut shape, you call it a bottle.
Yeah. Your name and formally your supreme and supremacy.
Can it be perception also?
Perception only, no? What else is there? There's nothing called, anything called bottle is there? So Manasa has X-ray vision. She is not able to see the bottle now.
Yes,
Okay.
Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Is it clear, Abhishek, or you have doubt? See, what we call our mind, individual mind, is a part of the universal mind. We are all of us are IO ports of the universal mind. Each we can see in some view. A bird, when it sees the bottle, it looks very different. A eagle, when it sees, looks different. What is the object there is projected through that instrument as a name and form, depending on sense organs. What is out there, nobody can understand.
Blind means analyzing the elephant in different ways.
Is that clear? There's no objective reality separate from the pure consciousness subject. Difficult to accept?
What actually is acceptable to my mind is everything is temporary.
Hari Om Prabhuji.
All the objects are temporary in the world, and does exist, but that's not permanence because the permanence is consciousness. So that's why these objects are not to be paid attention to. Like
you are saying objects are temporary existence. The temporary existence also is not real. It's a temporary projection.
Yeah.
In your dream, you saw a tiger. Tiger has temporary existence or temporary projection? Temporary projection of tiger appear. It appeared to be real. It's a virtual reality. It appeared to be real. Temporary projection. This is a waking dream. Whatever you're seeing, objects are existing. All that you have to say is objects are existing. It's a temporary projection is appearing. So what you are saying, the moment you say existing, you are giving a reality to that. Like you are giving a reality to the necklace without a gold. It's not there. It is an appearance because no, I'm speaking of
The gold can exist without necklace, but it cannot
exist without gold, right?
But then they not there also.
No, necklace as gold is there. Necklace, Brahman as tree is there. A tree has no independent existence. Brahman appearing as a tree is there.
As a form, Brahman has appeared.
Brahman has appeared temporarily.
And then it will again go away.
What appears and disappears is not real. Wave appears and disappears. There's nothing called existence for that wave. It's only momentary appearance.
That's what we are calling it. Because it's temporary, that's why we are calling it unreal.
Yes. Reality will never change. Unreal appears and disappears. Yes, Vasu, you are saying something?
Prabhuji, I just heard one statement. What is now? I will never be able to understand or know. That means only when it reflects in my intellect, to the extent it reflects in my intellect, I can know.
I can know is a question mark. I don't know what you can know.
No, I'm just what is out there. I cannot know is what I heard you say.
What is out
so
there?
How can I?
What is out there? You can't know because our sense organs are limited.
In what sense, Prabhuji? In what sense I cannot know?
Okay. Let us say your sense organs, I give you X-ray vision. What will you see in the world? When I give you X-ray vision, gamma vision, I will give to you. What will you see in the world?
I will simply see everything transparent.
So there's nothing. Gamma vision, nothing is available to you.
Right? Nothing appears solid. It is only hazy.
What we see is conditioned by our sense organs.
Okay.
And what is out there is unconditioned reality.
Okay. Okay. I'm seeing only a part of what is out there, limited to my sense organs. Okay.
So what you are seeing is limited to sense organs.
Okay.
And that limited sense organs is not reality because it's only conditioned by sense organs. If I see the world through red glasses, is the world red you are saying?
Understood. Understood. Okay. Understood.
We will never know what world is. And
I can only say to me it is appearing red. I cannot say that is red.
Yeah, but that is what you are appearing to also is not real. It's only appearance. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Right. So, is that clear to all? Anybody has a question on this?
Guruji,
yes.
As another example, now whatever you are explaining, all these minds who are sitting and understanding, each one is understanding differently because of the limitations of our sense organs.
Instrument. Correct? Yeah. So all these minds are not true. There's one mind through senses, through many instruments. Okay. So
Guruji.
Yes. Yes, Varun.
When you say universal mind, is it something apart from the sum total of all the minds of the people, or is it something else?
See, is the question asking wave. Is ocean collection of waves?
I mean, there can be parts of ocean where there are no waves.
Is ocean collection of waves? Yes or no?
Yes.
Where are the waves in the ocean? From wave point of view, there's ocean and wave. From ocean point of view, is there a wave?
Okay. No, Guruji. Yeah.
Right? From your point of view, you think the individual minds are there.
Right, Guruji. Right.
It's your compartmentalization of yourself is giving you a problem, nothing else.
Agreed. Understood, Guruji. Thank you.
Guruji, you're mute, Guruji.
Okay, are we clear?
Yes.
The wave and ocean, is it understood?
Yes, Guruji.
So now let us go to next topic. Also, any clear questions? Gayatri?
Ila Prabhuji, clear. Thank you for your patient, creating the patient understanding.
It's clear, Guruji.
It's clear, right? So now, is the movie clear to you? When I say movie, what is the meaning of movie clear to you? There's a screen called existence on the outer reality on which the objects keep on changing. The observer is a sakshi on which thoughts are continuously changing.
Guruji, can you
Yes.
hear? Guruji, you told one example giving with the flower, right? One time that flower existence, both are like this is flower ko, matte easiness appears as flower and thel.
Correct.
So now when you told your existence is like nothing appears like that, it is just projection happens and that. I mean,
Existence appears as objects in the world.
so in this movie example, what you're trying to say, existence.
The movie example, you are seeing everything in the world now. Sun is, moon is, tree is. Sun, existence appears as sun, existence appears moon, no?
Appears. Okay.
Yeah,
but before
that's
that,
movie you are seeing. But isness or existence doesn't change. No, that's the background. Okay.
But you
This
also
exactly
talked about projection. You used word projection as well as appearance. Means
both are same. No. What is projected appears? No. That guy is, look at the next class, next slide. What is there? What are you seeing next slide?
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality. Okay. He is already swimming in the ocean. Nice ocean, no? Is there an ocean there?
No.
For him,
For him, it's there.
yeah.
Now that instrument is giving the feeling of ocean and swimming. When you are speaking of body and mind is nothing but that we are glass. Whatever you're seeing is that only. If you turn your attention in that VR glass, if it looks like this, he'll see another fish there. If you see like this, he'll see bird there. Depending where he sees, he'll see something. Exactly that's what happening to you. Your body is a VR glass. Your mind is VR glass. Look at something, bottle will appear. Look at something else, that TV will appear. Are you able to understand this?
Yes, Guruji.
Yeah. So that person sees to the left side. He'll see a fish there. He says fish is there. Then he sees to the right and he sees a bird. So he says fish is there because before I saw that, now again I see the fish is there. So the fish appears when he sees that. Fish was not there when he doesn't see. So Manasa, when the bottle appeared, when Manasa doesn't see, the bottle disappeared. So Manasa, you are nothing but a Google glass. Your body and mind is nothing but a Google glass, virtual reality glass. Are you able to appreciate what I'm saying?
Yes.
You were not paying attention to the fish which was there on the right side. You were not paying attention to that.
No.
The fish was actually getting projected. He just that is not.
No. See, when he sees the fish appears there. Both fish and seeing is the virtual reality. So when he doesn't see, there's no fish there. A virtual reality glasses will show you when you see in that angle what is something is there. Now you mean to say that there was a fish there when he doesn't see the fish there?
The glass or the device was projecting the thing, but because he didn't focus attention, he didn't.
So is the fish there if it doesn't focus the attention? Is there something called fish there if you don't give attention to that? Oh,
Not there for in his view, but saying that like because I'm not looking backside, tree is not there.
no. The analogy is the seer is the independent reality, seen is the dependent reality. If the seer is, and what you are seeing is a projection of the seen, seer. So now you saw a tree, then you saw a bottle. When you saw the bottle, where was the tree? Tree was in your mind, memory. Tree went into your memory. Then when you again saw, the tree appeared there. So,
but Guruji,
yes.
but you know, like for example, I am breathing oxygen. So when I'm breathing oxygen, I don't consciously know about it. I just know it's there, and I know trees are making it, but I can't say existence of those trees are not there, right? It's there, it's doing its work, and I'm utilizing it. I don't have to keep my attention on that, no? I can't say it disappears or something.
I'm saying entire world, last class we have seen, right? Entire world, your waking world appears when your body appears. Did I say that?
Yes.
Dream world appears and dream character appears. There's no independent existence for the world. It's a dream character and world appear together. In your dream, you went to Paris. Paris and your dream girl appear together. Was that discussed earlier last class?
Yes.
So when you see, when you are breathing oxygen, whatever is required appear together with your body. And what is there in the appearance, when your attention goes, it is there. When your attention doesn't go, it's not there. It's like when you put a Google Glass and movie of ocean, whatever is required for a movie of ocean has come as a part of the Google Glass. You look at there, there's fish. You look at there, tree is there. But both your Google Glass and their appearance is a projection.
There is a disconnect, which at least my mind is not able to register. And the thing is, like, I understand that everything is just temporary. And thus saying that we are their responsibility. We are responsible. Consciousness. It is not.
So the definition of reality is like this, Abhishek. Okay. What appears temporarily and disappears, right? Before appearance, it was not there. After disappearance, it's not there. In between, it's not there. It's the Vedantic view. I'll tell you. Yeah. That's the Vedantic view, and I'll tell you why. What was not there before and what is not there after is not there in between also. It's just appearance. Appearance is not real. That's the meaning of that.
Because appearance is temporary.
Yeah. It's a,
but appearance came and it was there.
But there's no object called that object. In your dream, you made 1 crore rupees. Was it there? 1 crore rupees you counted, no?
If I'm talking from consciousness point of view.
No. Let us take an example. In your dream, you got 1 crore rupees. Okay. You counted that and used that. So when you wake up, that 1 crore rupees is unreal.
From waking point of view, that is
unreal, right?
So from consciousness point of view.
No, wait. Don't go for conscious mind. Don't go for conscious point of view, right? So from wake up point of view, dream 1 crore is unreal. Why? It appeared and it disappeared. What appeared and disappeared, in between it appeared to be there, is unreal because it appeared and disappeared. If it is real, it should be there all the time.
From this point of view, it's unreal. Similarly, from consciousness point of view, that living life is unreal.
Correct.
But
when you speak of but it's real, you are part of the dream you are saying. In your dream world, 1 crore is real. Part of your dream world, it's real. No, simple. In your dream, 1 crore is real. Okay? So you speak of 1 crore is real in a dream. I'm accepting that. But 1 crore is not real from the waker's point of view. Similarly, whatever appearing as world is real from your point of view. Who is in the world? We are speaking now, you are not the body, you are consciousness. From conscious body is not at all real. Correct? Is it clear? Is it clear to all? Maitreyi?
Yes, it's clear.
So it's clear to all, doctor? Huh? So are you there or not there? What? Okay.
So,
Now,
Guruji,
yes.
just on this topic, even in science, they say that, which I could never understand. They say that any particle exists in all possible states, and until it is observed, it doesn't collapse into one. Even Schrodinger's cat, I think the same thing. Until you observe, the cat is both alive and dead. So it won't collapse into one form till it is observed. I think
That's exactly what's happening to a bottle of water, my dear.
Exactly. I never understood Schrodinger also, and I think now I get it. Look at the whole thing.
A bottle of water, when it appeared into an object. When you say somewhere else, that bottle of water became a wave function. So you're not, quantum world is not imagination. Quantum world is current reality for you. Is it clear to you? It's called wave collapses into particle when you observe it. When you observe it, that bottle appeared. When you don't observe it, bottle became memory. Memory is nothing but potential. It's actually a wave function.
Yes, Guruji. Funnily now, you want to understand science and use that to explain Vedanta, but we are understanding Vedanta and using that to explain science.
My dear, the Vedanta science, they derived Schrodinger and all those people derived science through Vedanta.
Yes. We talk about that, yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Guruji.
So now let us go to next slide. What we are seeing is a waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state, right? So 3 states are there: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. How many states are there? Last class we have discussed. How many states are there really?
Only one.
Which one? Deep sleep is not a state. There are no states. Okay. And that no state is called Samadhi or Brahman, which is your real state. Always. So that's why I put a picture here, Samadhi state, which is always there. Then what are you trying to do in spiritual journey? Please tell me. At least you had hope that one day, ek na ek din honge kamyab, I'll get Samadhi, I'll get oneness. You're already there. What, Manasa? What is this confusion? Confusion. Huh? Ego is also illusion. We'll find out. We'll find out whether ego drops. Ego has to drop or not. See, ego to dropping the ego is also false, because what doesn't exist cannot drop.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Yes.
We'll find out. See,
You can call it Manolaya.
Manolaya. We'll find out. Manolaya and Manonasha will give. Is it clear to all? The real only state which is always there is called Samadhi. Then what is this? Some saints attend Samadhi, all big tamasha happening. Doctor. So finally, it's Sahaj Samadhi. A temporary Samadhi is also a state. I entered into Samadhi and came back. Reality is, with clear Dana, you have to understand I'm always in Samadhi. That's called Mukti. Otherwise, you are actually bound in Samadhi state. Samadhi is also another bondage. Because I have to enter into Samadhi, get Mukti. That's a bondage. Already you are struggling with waking state, dream state. I want one more state of Samadhi.
That's your default state. Feeling that state.
That's the only state. There's no default state. Okay. So now let's come back to some understanding, right? Our brain goes through different waves: beta wave, alpha wave, delta wave, theta wave, gamma wave. Okay. So beta wave is the highest frequency, which is our waking condition. Yeah, you can take this video itself now. This video is available to you. So beta wave is currently we are in beta wave. Our brain is operating higher frequency. That is slightly higher, more thoughts. The dream state. Alpha means brain is more calmer, relaxed, awake, but a little bit drowsy. Delta state is deep sleep, dreamless state. Theta is deep meditation or dreams or light sleep. And gamma is very heightened perception. Gamma is when you solve a mathematical puzzle or something, you become very heightened, very focused. So now, really, when you speak of meditation, we are going from beta to delta or theta. Mind becoming calmer and calmer. The more mind becoming calmer and calmer, more thoughts are less. When thoughts are less, dream is not there. When dream is not there, you are one with reality. When dream is there, you are distracted by the reality. That's all. Distracted by appearance. Yes, Abhishek.
You said last time that we only have 9,000 or 10,000 thoughts a day. Or 70,000, whatever the number was. But why is there so much?
No, it's a brain functioning. It's an engine running. No. It's a brain functioning, engine running that is generated, waves. Then thought comes, it will come spike.
Very far and apart. We only take 10 seconds. Like, we saw 1 second. Like, for
No, what I'm saying is there's a background, something is going on in the brain. Thoughts will appear and disappear. So that background also it comes down in a deep sleep. Background. There's some background noise which goes on in the brain. So that noise also will come down. Thoughts are appearing and disappearing here. Right? Like you are put a car into gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4. Gear 4, some engine is running something. Like that. You can think theta is gear neutral gear, delta as gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, like that. Some activity goes on, but thoughts are appearing and disappearing in that activity. Okay, so the idea is in meditation, we have to go to a calm state from beta, alpha, delta, or theta. So then we will feel more peace. That's all. Okay. But this is the peace which is felt because of brain and nervous system. That it is felt because my nature is peace, Atma. So I don't get peace because of meditation. My peace is deflected in the mind in the meditation. I am of the nature of peace. That's called Atmadnana. So now let us understand what is Samadhi. Is it clear, Maitreyi? So
is going down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this slide error. It's a slide data error. Yeah. Your gamma is high thoughts, very focused. That's not even waking, that's a completely waking state. Yeah. So now, okay, what is that? How do I make it slideshow? So let us understand the meaning of samadhi practice. Okay. Samadhi is internalization teachings. Sir, samadhi is not realization. Many people have understanding that samadhi is called realization. Samadhi is not realization. Samadhi is internalization teaching. The mind has to absorb your teaching properly. Whatever teaching has to go deep inside your mind. So that is called samadhi practice. Samadhi is not a state of realization. Samadhi is always your natural state. Now that example I give you, you can see a sugar is being, you put sugar into coffee. Okay. So now, if you drink coffee, the coffee will still taste bitter. Why? You are not stirred the sugar. The stirring of the sugar will dissolve the sugar into the coffee. Otherwise, the sugar will be there at the bottom. Right? That's exactly what happens to you. I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Khalid Brahma. It's like a sugar added. It's not stirred. It has to be stirred properly. That is called manana and nididhyasa. What is understood has to go deep inside you. Otherwise, it's just there at the surface level. I have understood intellectually. Then what has not understood? The intellectual understanding has not gone deep inside. Right? So deep inside, I am the body, I am the mind, I am intellect is there. At the surface level, I am Brahman is there. So I am Brahman at surface level has to go deep inside. I am Atma, I am Brahman. So that is called realization.
On the table and planet.
Can you please mute, please? No, I can't do.
You can mute.
No, we can't do.
You are not the host?
No, I'm not the host. Okay. So, yeah, Ishmut. Huh? Okay. So, is samadhi required for relation, sir? According to Vedanta, samadhi is not required. You are already in samadhi. So, Vedanta teaching is samadhi is not required. That's where many of the Vedanta teachings, they say samadhi is required. According to traditional Vedanta, samadhi is not required. Samadho means balanced state of mind is required. Okay. Samadhi is not insisted by Vedanta. But samadhi practice, whatever they say, is nothing to, from conscious mind, our understanding has to go to deep into subconscious, unconscious. If for somebody with the first hearing from conscious mind to subconscious mind goes, it is gone, done. No samadhi is required. Because samadhi is your natural state. What samadhi you will get? Understanding has to change. And samadhi can be practiced anywhere, anytime. Walking, drinking, eating. It can be, it is a lifestyle. It is not a state. It can be integrated with your life. Samadhi practice in sitting posture with the closed eyes can be done also for a concentrated practice. Is it clear to all? Vasu? Gayatri? Anybody has a question?
So Guruji, is there any difference between samadhi and deep sleep?
Samadhi as a sitting posture, would not get that.
No, I'm saying samadhi is your natural state is samadhi. Is that understood what I said earlier?
Yeah, that is God.
Your understanding has to be corrected.
Okay.
Right? Through Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa.
Okay.
Shravana, Manana, Shravana is when you sit in front of Guru and listen. Manana is when you discuss in the group. Nididhyasa is when you talk, when you go internally your thought process you have to correct. The teaching has to happen to you internally. In that process, it will be internalized. Internalization process is called Nididhyasa.
But this inquiry, who am I, Koham can happen only with a silent mind, isn't it, Prabhuji? Or
It can be non-silent mind also. No, you are shouting at your wife. Then wife asks, "Who are you?" Immediately your mind becomes silent or not? Huh?
What it doesn't right
I
here.
don't know, Prabhuji.
What?
I don't know whether it becomes silent or not. His tongue becomes active.
See, the who am
No.
I can be done anytime.
Correct, but then when I do the inquiry, who am I, self-enquiry, in and with an oscillating mind, the response I get at the mental level only, isn't it?
No, my dear Vasu.
Huh.
Who am I inquiry? You think that's like a tablet. Keep on doing who am I. Do Shravana in front of Guru, understand who am I, and be done with that. After that, it's just going pointer.
Okay, as a pointer. Okay.
How many times you have to repeat who am I, who am I, who am I? Huh?
Yes.
Will you change something? If a donkey says who am I, it will ever become horse. Huh? So, please understand, Vedanta Dhyana is through Shravana. In Shravana, you get clarity, who am I? I am Sakshi, I am Brahman. Then, when your mind is deviating, ask who am I and come back to your Brahman state. It's not you will get an answer.
Okay, the practice of who am I is for me to come back to my original state when I deviate from that state.
Original state which you have recognized during Shravana.
During Shravana. Okay, wonderful.
Understand?
Okay, got it.
See, basically people have made who am I is an inquiry. I'll find out who am I. One day I'll find out who am I. You will never be able to find out who am I because you're not recognized what you are.
And that recognition can happen with the teachings of the realized master.
Not can happen. It can happen only when.
Only.
Okay. Can happen means there's a possibility. That's why Vedanta says Shravana matrena muktihi. Shravana alone can give you clarity.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Right? So now what will happen? You have done Shravana. In front of Guru, you have become Brahman. And outside again, Brahma will catch hold of you. You'll become husband or wife or whatever is that. Then that's also okay. Nothing wrong in that. You play the role. But if you're lost in the role, then you're again disturbed. Then you ask who am I and come back your natural state. That's all. Is it very difficult?
No, very easy.
See, it is becoming difficult because we want to get a mythical state called Samadhi. You are in Samadhi, you have to recognize. You have got imbalanced, come back asking who am I? Is it clear? So, Samadhi or Nididhyasa also can be done in sitting posture. Okay? I'm not saying it is not required. It is helpful. But I'm saying in general, don't make Samadhi as a very restrictive practice. Is it clear, Gayatri and Vijayji?
Yes, Guruji.
Guruji, I was asking if there is any difference between deep sleep and samadhi.
Deep sleep and samadhi, actually deep sleep, nirvikalpa samadhi means thoughtless state, and deep sleep are same. It's called nirvikalpa. Nirvikalpa means there are no imaginations. Okay. But there's a deep sleep and nirvikalpa samadhi. There's a difference. The difference is in deep sleep, our causal thoughts in subtle form is our adnana. I'm the body, I'm the mind, I'm the intellect. In nirvikalpa samadhi, the thoughts have changed. I am Atma, I am Brahman has gone deep inside, but experience is same. It's like your program has changed and your computer shut down. The program is I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect program was there earlier. Now I am Brahman program is there. Into memory, deep-rooted memory, I am Brahman is there. So that shutdown is called Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Experience is same in both the states. Does it answer your question?
Yeah.
See, you have a computer, right? You're operating, you're playing a game. Okay. And then you shut down your computer, the game will be stored. Again, the game will come up, correct? Because the game has gone to dormant mode.
Yeah.
Similarly, in your life, you are playing a game. In the game, you are, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect is there. So when you shut down your computer, when you go to deep sleep, shutdown is equal to shutting the computer. That has gone to dormant condition. I am the body, I am the mind, intellect is stored. Then when you come up again, you will come up with I am the body, I am the mind, intellect. Correct?
Yeah.
Let's say you modified the program. Modified the program. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm Atma. So then when you go shut down or go to deep sleep, I'm the Atma is there program. When you wake up, I'm the Atma program comes up. But shutdown condition is same for both. Memory has deep-rooted memory has changed. Is the understanding clear?
Yes.
So that what is conscious program sending into subconscious and deep unconscious is called, it's like a steering the sugar. That's called manana nididhyasa. Shravana is adding sugar. Manana nididhyasa is dissolving the sugar. Manana nididhyasa. So who am I? I am the body, mind, or intellect. When I see the flower, my eyes are the seer. When I think, when I know what's happening in the mind, so what's happening to my eyes, mind is the seer. What's happening in the mind, one who knows, is called Sakshi. So who is the real seer? Sakshi. So there are three seers. Body as the seer, mind as the seer, and Sakshi as the seer. So the confusion is between the three seers. When consciousness appears in the body appears to be sentient. Then I confuse myself with the body. When the consciousness appears in the mind appears to be sentient, and I confuse the mind. Really, I am the seer of the mind, seer of the body. So, is that understanding clear to all? Abhishek? The confusion is because of presence of consciousness, body appears, body becomes alive. I think I am the body because I am aliveness is my nature. Right? So let me make it a little bit more clear. Aliveness or aliveness, being alive means knowingness, ability to know, awareness. So body has the ability to know, aware, because sentient. So then I confuse myself as body. But body has no ability to sentience. It is coming, derived sentience. So mind appears to be sentient. So when I say, I know, okay, you think mind is knowing, mind cannot know. When I say I am seeing, body cannot see. The knowingness is coming from the consciousness. The Sakshi, the witness, is standing as the body, then body becomes alive. Seer is the Sakshi only, but you confuse body as the Sakshi. Seer. When Sakshi stands as the mind appears to be knowing, it's actually Sakshi which is the knowing. When Sakshi is the mind, it's Sakshi. So that means Sakshi can stand as a body, mind, or Sakshi. The confusion is coming because of changing position of stands. Are you clear? Doctor?
Yes.
So then what is to be understood? Who am I? In any position, I am the Sakshi, unchanging reality. So this is Jnana. When see this Jnana is there, all that if we have to ask who am I is when you are getting lost in thoughts, ask who am I and come back to Sakshi. That's all.
Sir,
Yes, Prabhuji.
becoming the reality, now we know the truth, right? Our mind will to accept that truth. Once it accepts, then we are done.
Acceptance, it is a deep-rooted acceptance. Just like I am the body, it has to accept deeply.
Deeply. So
what?
that seems when it will happen.
When it will happen? Because this has to be your lifestyle. Your life has to be in tune with Jnana.
But you said it can go directly deep down and sometimes it can take a long time.
For a mature seeker, it can be instantaneous. For other people, with Jnana, your life has to change so that Jnana things percolates. That how to percolate Jnana is what I am to teach in this class.
Slowly it will happen.
Slowly it will happen, deep down. For a mature seeker, it doesn't require time. It just listen, it's done. So that's why we say what is called nididhyasa, which is Vedantic meditation. Vedantic meditation purpose is not thoughtless state. So many people have said meditation is thoughtless state. Okay, which is actually yogic way of saying. Vedanta doesn't accept a thoughtless state. Vedanta teaching is thoughts will be there, either in gross form or subtle form or causal form. In the causal form, jnana will be there. There's no time, there's no thoughtless state is not. In deep sleep, thoughts are in causal state, seed form. Thoughts need not be eliminated, thoughts have to be corrected. So what has to be done? All the day, throughout the day, we are dealing, I am the body, I am the mind, I am husband, I am wife, right? That has gone deep into our consciousness. So gradually in Vedantic meditation, I am Brahman, I am pure awareness, I am Sakshi. That thought has to go deep. And please mark my words. Nididhyasa is not for getting a new freedom. Nididhyasa claiming that I am already free. It's your reclaiming your freedom, lost freedom, apparently lost freedom. Because we are confusing ourselves, body, mind, intellect, we are actually confusing that I have lost freedom. Nididhyasa is not for becoming mukta. Nididhyasa is to reclaim that I am mukta. You are already free. How it will happen? By subconscious impressions will cause a confusion. Because throughout your life, you are lived as a body, mind, intellect, as a woman. That's recorded in your memory. That you have to reclaim from whom? From your own mind. Now, nobody else. You're not still lost. You're already free, already mukta. You have to remember, I am Sakshi. That's why you have to remember the word Atma Jyoti. Okay, I am the light. From conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind. So in case of what happened to a very mature seeker, the moment he listens from conscious mind from the guru, it goes straight into subconscious and unconscious. For other people, it will take time to go from conscious to subconscious to unconscious.
Nididhyasa is same as Shravana.
Shravana is listening to the teaching. See, Vedanta Jnana is through Shravana. In Shravana, you get a clarity who you are. There's no other way. One day I'll do meditate and get a clarity, it will not happen. Using the clarity, you meditate. Then what will happen? Thoughts are coming, you are able to counter them. Are you getting what I'm saying? See, many people think that meditation gives realization. Meditation doesn't give realization. Meditation helps you to reduce the impressions. Realization is through clarity, achieved through listening. Enquiry. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to all, Manasa? So people think that people do think I'll sit 10,000 hours of meditation and I'll get enlightened. 10,000 hours of meditation will not give you enlightenment. Enlightenment is through clarity, Shravana. Meditation is the process of applying the Shravana so that internally your resistance comes down. Internally wrong thoughts come down. It's internalization. It's like stirring the sugar. Is it clear, Ashwini?
Yes, Guruji.
So now I'll give another example. You see a car here, right? Somebody is trying to drive a car. Now, when you try to drive a car, initially he has to be very careful. Look here, there, he has to be very conscious. The ego is very active. Okay. After learning driving the car, it has gone to subconscious. Car driving is automatic. It doesn't have to put effort. Similarly, in Shravana Manana, initially you have to hold on to a thought, I am Brahman. Initially with difficulty, ego is there. But after learning, after practicing it, it becomes so deep that you don't have to bother about it. Anything, anytime in the day is already there. So from conscious mind, through Shravana, you listen, I am Sakshi, I am Brahman. When you are listening, there's an ego. Okay, there's a duality. But as the thought becomes deep, I am Sakshi, I am Brahman, Ahankara becomes weaker. You don't have to remember ego. It automatically keeps coming up. Right? When it goes deep, it's called akanda. This is called akandakara vritti. The vritti has become akandakara because ego is less now. And deep sleep, it becomes akhandarasa. You don't need ego at all. It's called nirvikalpa samadhi. Okay, let me ask you one question. Okay. Please tell me name of a place which is very beautiful, which you have seen. Please tell me. Some place. Lake Tahoe. Alaska. Some name comes, right? In some name coming up, some name, you don't need ego. You ask a question, the ego answer will come. There's no ego. Because that's deep in your memory. Similar, deep in your memory, I am Brahman, I am Sakshi is established and done. There's no effort involved. Effort is involved means you're not still established. If there is effortlessly, I am Brahman, I am Sakshi comes into your mind, then you are in Sajasthiti. You are Brahmanishta. Just like I am a man or I am a woman comes very easily from deep within. I am Brahman, I am Sakshi should come anytime. So where was your thought called Alaska? Was it, Alaska is a beautiful place. Where was that? It was in subconscious mind, unconscious mind. What is there in subconscious mind called Akhanda Akara Vritti? It's a Sukshma Vritti. What is subconscious mind called Akhanda Rasa Vritti? There's no, in deep sleep or in Samadhi, there's no I, ego thought. There's only thought. Brahman. There's no effort involved. There's no ego involved to remember it. As long as ego is involved to remember it, to practice it, it's called sadhana. Once it goes deep, it becomes automatic. Like car driving has become automatic. That's called siddhi. Is it clear to all, Manasa? Asha?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
Yeah. No. Effort is not required. Effort comes from ego. Effortlessly, you are abiding in the self. So if effortlessly you are abiding in self, what is your state? You are peaceful, silent, like in deep sleep all the time, because you are not a body, mind, intellect. That's called Sajasthiti. Are you understanding? Akhandakara Vritti, Akhanda Rasa Vritti. See, if you keep going out and in, you'll be missing the points. I'm saying, I'm telling the gaps. See, at the conscious level, there's ego. You have to hold on to that, I am Brahman, I am Sakshi. Right? Then there, I am holding on, that's a duality. Right? As it becomes deeper, it goes deep into consciousness. It's like learning, driving a car. Initially, you are conscious, very careful about what you are seeing, what you are doing. But as you drive, it goes deep into subconscious. Then automatically it goes on. Wherever you're looking, you are going on. Similarly, initially you have to hold on to thought called I am Brahman, I am Sakshi initially in meditation. As it becomes deeper, it goes deep into subconscious. Then it's automatic thought. Then no effort is required. So subconscious thought is called Akhanda Akara Vritti. It's called Sukshma Vritti. And it goes into unconscious, deep, like a deep sleep. It's called Akhanda Rasa Vritti. There's no ego in deep sleep. But thought is there. What thought? I am Brahman is there. But now, in deep sleep, I am and Brahman is not there. The ego is not there. Separate is not there. The deep sleep, there is a thought in the causal condition. Is it clear to all? So, Vedantic meditation is not about a thoughtless state. Vedantic meditation is correcting your thought. The thought goes deep inside our consciousness.
So you use the term ego in the first level.
Mhm.
It's changeable with intellect.
No. Ego is whatever your identity is. You have identity, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Whatever identity you have is called ego. Correct?
Realizing the ego also.
Yeah, as you look at really ego is not there. Ego is an imagined entity. It's not real, right? So now, who am I? Actually, I say I am the doer. I am working, because in the presence of Sakshi, body becomes alive. Body becomes, Sakshi is the only knower. Sakshi is the only knowing principle. That animates the body. Then body becomes knower. Body appears to be knower, right? Because body appears to be knower, you say I am doer, thinking that you are the body. You are confusing knowership of the body with the you. Knowership of the body doesn't belong to you. Body. Knowership of the body belongs to consciousness. Sakshi only appearing as appearing in the form of body for doer. So you say I am doer, which you are not the doer. Then Sakshi stands as the reflection of the mind. Mind appears to be knowing. So when I say I know, you think the mind is knowing. Mind cannot know. Mind is just a bundle of thoughts. The knowing is reflected in the mind. That's why mind appears to be knowing. Really, if you look at it, knowing is only Sakshi. I am the Sakshi. So Sakshi stands as the body, you call yourself body. Sakshi stands as the mind, you call yourself mind. Sakshi stands as Sakshi, you are called Atma. If you understand your stand, operate, there's no problem. But you confuse your stand and operate, it's called ego. Ego is a confused entity. Is this clear? Maitreyi? Huh? Intellect, no. Intellect is a function which operates on the memory. So, for example, all your learning, right? You know Java programming, right? It's a function of intellect. That's why IQ has developed. It operates on the past data. Makes a decision based on that. Sakshi is the intelligence. It's knowing now. There's no knowledge. For example, you say, I know Java. Who says so? The intellect. I don't know chemistry. Intellect. Ignorance of chemistry. But Sakshi says, Sakshi eliminates both. I know I don't know that Java. I know chemistry. So both knowledge and ignorance is eliminated by Sakshi, knowing principle. It's not bothered whether you know chemistry or physics. But intellect is bothered. I don't know chemistry. Is it clear, Maitreyi? Raval? Then when it, yes, go ahead. What is the question?
In the last slide, we were talking about in the deep sleep,
Akhandarasa.
That is it already I'm knowing that I am Sakshi in the deep sleep, or is it only when it permeates the subconscious, then only
See, Sakshi does not have to know anything. It's a knowing principle only. Knowledge and ignorance is not at all there bothered. Knowledge and ignorance is problem for the intellect, for the jiva.
The deep sleep, I don't need to. I'm already at peace. So
in deep sleep, anyway, are at peace, no. So the problem is for the waker or dreamer, right? These people are nothing but confused minds. That's all. Confused mind is causing a problem. When the mind is clear, then this is no problem.
The deep sleep also, then the mind will know that I am realized.
No, in deep sleep, see the mind, in the mind, the memory in deep sleep, it is a deep recording that I am the Atma is there. In deep sleep, it's not useful anyway. Because there's no user, there's no ego.
Okay, one level before, in dream state.
In dream state, there's only dream state and deep sleep state. No. In the waking state, ego will come up. Then you start thinking I am the body. Then you disturb. Right? Really your nature is Atma. So who has the problem? The confused mind has the problem. Atma has no problem. Sakshi has no problem. So the confused mind is being corrected. Who am I really?
I'm saying, in the waking state, once this mind is not confused, you will know. I will know that I am Sakshi. In the deep, in the sleep, dream state also, will I know that I am Sakshi?
Yeah. In dream state also, you'll know you're Sakshi. Because what is waking state? Conscious. In dream state is subconscious. It has gone to subconscious. In deep sleep, it has gone to unconscious.
The Jnani will get a dream state also.
Even in Jnani dream state, he'll be just a witness, that's all.
You will know that this is all.
He is just a witness.
There is that understanding in the dream state.
It will continue. From waking state, it will continue to dream state.
In dream state also, there is no duality.
No. That's why it's called Gnani. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state is no duality. In Samadhi also. Many people, there are one Samadhi state realization is there. For Gnani, waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, and Samadhi, all are same.
Only on waking state, you will know, waking time, you will know that this thing, or even in the
No, the correction starts in waking state, it goes into dream state. All right. Correction has to happen in waking state because that's only possible. It percolates into dream state. When the correction happens in the waking state, percolates into dream state, and he goes into Samadhi, the correction in the waking state has gone into Samadhi. That becomes deeper.
So the corrections has to happen in the waking state.
Where else can you do? Where else you can do?
It would be nice to have that thing reached. No, it's just a-
No, you can't. No, ego is not functioning fully. No.
So he was very active in waking state. That's where he is deeper.
And once the active state you go realizes, then dream state also there will be no.
So when your question is when you realize in the waking state, dreams, waking state realization goes into dream state. That's called subconscious. Some conscious state to go into subconscious. And what is then dream state? Will go into deep sleep state, unconscious. So it percolates down.
But dream state, you don't have any. Dream state, you don't have any control on the body. Right?
So basically, see, you are from waking. You are saying dream state, you don't have control over the body and mind from waking state perspective. But in dream state, it appears as though you have control. Do you run when a dog chases you in dream state? So you appear to have control. So you have to look at dream state from dream state perspective. So from dream state perspective, the transformation happened. I am the Atma, transformation happened. That's called Gnani. But you don't have to do any spiritual special practice for dream state. Waking state only is percolating.
When they use terminologies like Chidakasha and Chidabhasa, they say it's reflection of consciousness in the mind.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah. You want to understand that?
Yeah, a little bit. We explain
Yeah, you keep the question. I'll come back to that. Huh? So the mind can register a thought with ego or without ego. Mind doesn't require, a memory doesn't require ego to be registered. Ego. Memory can register without ego. For example, sir, who is sitting next to you? Who is sitting next to you?
My father.
Next to you. Seat. Nobody. So for nobody to recognize nobody, absence of something, ego is not required. Mind can notice. That's why mind is able to notice space and record space is there. Right? In deep sleep, the mind Rati records that nothing is there. Nothing is recognized in deep sleep without ego. That's why in deep sleep, nothing is there. We say, because Vritti is there, we say nothing is there. Absence is recorded in deep sleep. Okay. So now what we are doing, Vritti, thought. See, the whole point is from conscious mind to subconscious mind, unconscious mind has to go. Unconscious mind also there is a thought or not. What is the thought? In waking state, when you wake up, you say there's nothing in the deep sleep. That means you had a thought there. Thought of nothingness is there. That's called Vritti. Okay. So now what you are trying to do, a conscious thought you're putting, I am Brahman, I am Sakshi. That is going into subconscious and unconscious deeply. So in the deep sleep, the thoughts will continue in the causal form. Are you clear? So that's what we are trying to do in Nididhyasa. Then I'll take you through Antar Nididhyasa and Bahya Nididhyasa. Okay. So should we break for lunch? We'll break for lunch. Okay. Uh, 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'll say. So on topic which is discussed so far, Samadhi, anybody has a question, please, on Zoom? What? Vritti means thought here. Vritti means thought. So there are two types of vritti in the mind, thoughts in the mind. One is object thought and absence thought. There's nothing. So absence thought doesn't require ego. So that's why in deep sleep, I have a thought called nothing is there without ego. See, people think that deep sleep is a thoughtless state. People say not a thoughtless state. Deep sleep has a thought called nothing is there. Absence. Okay. In samadhi and deep sleep, there is a thought that nothing is there. Absence thought is there. But are you there, ego? No. So then, deep sleep state, I am Brahman thought is already gone. And nothing else is there, is also there. So then you are in peace, whether in samadhi or deep sleep. But when you wake up, it'll come back. Thoughts come back.
And it is with the ego.
With the ego comes back. But now, if you have gone into samadhi with the thought, that would have transformed your memory. See, the entire realization happens at the mind level. Atma level, there's no realization required.
Yeah.
Can ego be interchangeably used for mind and intellect?
What?
Can ego be interchangeably used for mind and intellect?
Ego is your identity.
Right.
Say, lift your hand. Then when you lift your hand, ego has taken the position, I am the body. So are you thinking? Ego has taken the position of thinking. Ego changes identity. Ego is not a constant thing.
The body, mind, go back and forth.
Ego is a confused entity. It will keep on changing the identity and still thinks that it's I am the same.
Makes you think I'm doing it.
So, Manasa, yes, who is asking?
Vijay here.
Yes, Vijay.
So in the slide that you had, where doer is body, mind is experiencer, that particular statement, ultimately, it is nothing but the self which is appearing as the body, mind, everything. So then would it be appropriate to say, therefore, God is the doer, God is the experiencer, God is the knower, and God is the knowing principle?
See, that we can use in the path of sadhana. In the final realization, there's no doer, there's no experiencer, there's no enjoyer. In between, we can use for communication purpose. If you ask me, oh, Prabhuji, you are teaching, I'll say God is the doer. God is the doer. In reality, I know this doer, experiencer, knower, or enjoyer, everything is just an appearance. There's no real.
Correct. They are appearing and disappearing into the knowing principle.
Correct. So when you appear, also they are not there. It is not there. From Gnani point of view, other than Brahman, nothing is there. Even he will not give a reality to appearance also. But when he speaks, he may give a reality to appearance. He may not say, I did it. He may say, God only does through me. He may say that, but only for communication purpose.
So for teaching or communication, it is okay, but in reality, it's not there.
In reality, it's not at all there. Yes, Manasa. You are smiling. Are you happy or not happy? Manasa is not there.
Manasa is with Ananda, right?
Okay. So yes, Varun, Vasu, Gayatri, anybody has a question?
Prabhuji, can you please explain the last but one slide, Brahmakara Vritti, slight ego, no ego, that one thing was there.
So I'll go back to again Vritti business, okay?
That one I had some, not fully got it. The one which said, I am Sakshi, there is a loose ego, but Akhanda Rasa Vritti, there is no ego.
Wait.
Weak ego, no ego, I think.
See, when you do sadhana, right? Vedanta sadhana is not to become mukta, not to get liberated. Vedanta sadhana is to claim that I am already liberated. And who is disputing your claim? Your mind only, your subconscious mind only.
The waking self. Waking self.
No, subconscious mind.
Okay.
Subconscious mind only, waking conscious mind also dispute, subconscious mind also can dispute, right? Who is the disputing party here? Within you, there's a conscious mind and subconscious mind. Subconscious mind, a lot of recording has gone, right? I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am man, woman, all those things, recording has gone, correct? No?
Yes.
So now, earlier, you didn't even know consciously that you are Atma, you didn't know because you didn't have Jnana. When you come to Guru tells you, you are Atma in a very convincing way, based on the teaching of Upanishad.
Okay.
So that goes into your subconscious mind. That means it goes into memory. Right? Then it goes into deep unconscious also, in deep sleep also, that becomes deeper. I am Brahman. It is not what I call hypnotism. It is become given with the clear logic and clear teaching of Vedanta. Right? It's not an assertion.
Yes.
You got a clarity. Correct? When at the conscious level, you have to put an effort. Okay? So then it is called ego is there. As long as you put effort. Right? Ego is involved. I am trying to put effort to become Sakshi. I am Sakshi. You have to hold on. So then it starts becoming deeper. Like your driving becomes deeper. It goes to the subconscious. Then it's called Sukshma Vritti. Subtle Vritti. The gross thought has become subtle. Now ego is not required. Or ego may be weak. Can you give an example? See, all of you have experienced continuous worries are coming. Oh, what happened tomorrow? What happened to my job loss? What happened my friend doesn't talk? What happened my what is that? Tomorrow stock market crashes. These thoughts will come, no? Correct. These thoughts are Sukshma Vritti. Ego is not required there. It's already gone there. It's coming up. Correct? Ego is not required, right? Ego is required to hold on to I am Brahman thought. But here these thoughts, oh, what kind of fool I have been. Already programs come out. That's called Sukshma Vritti. So similarly, when Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman thought becomes Sukshma Vritti, it goes and starts replacing I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Then thoughts will come, I am Brahman gradually. It as a Sukshma Vritti. It's called Akhanda Akara Vritti. Sukshma Vritti. Why it's called Akhanda Akara? There's no subject-object duality. I and Brahman, there are no two things. I am Brahman. Right? Earlier you have to hold on to I am Brahman, I have to hold on. Because I am separate from Brahman. I have to hold on. Now, I am Brahman has become more deeply accepted. It's called Akhanda Akara. There's no part. I and Brahman, there's no separation. Correct? So then it goes Akhanda Rasa. It becomes natural for you. When it goes to deep unconscious, deep sleep. Understand? So, as it becomes more deep sleep, it's called deep sleep becomes Nirvikalpa Samadhi. In fact, the next meditation I'll teach you how to make your deep sleep into Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Okay. Going to deep sleep as Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You don't have to do Samadhi practice. Your sleep itself becomes Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Okay. So then what happens? Your life is transformed. It's Akhanda Rasa. In deep sleep, is there ego? There's no ego. But the vritti is there in subtle form. I am Brahman.
Okay. So this is this is the same as the Sukshma Vritti? Is this the same as Shabdano with the Savikalpa Samadhi?
That I'll take, no? That next time I'll take it, no? Next class I'll take. The next class I'll take it to, I am going to take it to detail. Next, step by step I'm taking. First I'm giving a top view.
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay.
So,
Prabhuji, thank you.
We have a break of 1 hour. It's 1:15 here. It means 1:45 night for you. At 2:45 we are assembling, but it's too late for you. Huh?
Now is late.
Now also it's late. So at 2:45 India time, we'll assemble again.
They can enjoy some Akhandaka.
So you can enjoy some Akhandaka Vrati in deep sleep. Rahul says. Akhanda Rasa Vrati.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you. We'll be back in 1 hour. It was a great session. Thank you.
Lunch break, 30 minutes, okay?
30 minutes or 1 hour?
1 hour.
Guruji, can you clarify briefly what is unconscious mind?
See, what is your memory, right? Let's say, ask your memory of, where were you 5 years back? It is accessible to memory.
Yeah, yeah.
Something has gone deeper than the memory. Okay. For example, it's not even memory. You don't have to recollect it. It's there as a part of you. When did you start learn walking?
Very young age, don't remember that.
Don't remember, right? But walking has become part of your samskara.
Yeah.
So it has gone deeper than the memory, recollectible memory.
Oh, so okay. It's
available to you.
Sorry?
It is available to you. It's deeper than your memory. It has gone deep into unconscious.
So how do you distinguish between subconscious and unconscious?
When did you start learning walking? How did you start learning walking?
Very young age.
That young age is a concept, no?
Correct.
Remember, how did you walk?
When did I?
Remember, how did you walk? How did you fall?
No, that is not consciously available right now.
That's in the unconscious. But the program is available to you. You are able to walk comfortably now. That's in your unconscious. But if I ask you, when were you in America? You'll say 2080, 2000. Memory, that's subconscious. Something has gone deeper than subconscious.
Okay.
Unconscious. But the effect is felt. You're walking, you are able to do now.
Correct. So then is talking also like that?
Yes. Yes.
And breathing is also like that?
Breathing is subconscious because breathing you can, if you become aware, it will become controllable. Right? Something is, breathing connects you from conscious to subconscious because breathing, if you observe it, change.
Talking also changes, no, Guruji. I can become silent or I can use consciously.
See, when you become aware, your conscious changes, your unconscious also changes when you become aware.
Okay.
I'm not thinking of when you're aware.
Yeah, yeah.
The awareness changes, modifies your conscious and subconscious.
Okay. Understood. Understood.
So now we'll break till 2:45 India time. Okay? Is okay, Gayatri?
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Is it bringing more clarity into